All right, nice to see you all, but we got to wrap this Explore Tulsa thing up pretty soon, Trish. I don't want to miss my tea time.
Oh, what do you like best about playing golf, Stevie?
It has to be the jokes. There are so many golf jokes and quotes.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but go ahead, tell us a joke.
This is actually a great quote. When playing golf with Bob Hope, President Gerald Ford once said that he denied that any truth to the rumor that Hope's claims that the president hit an eagle, a birdie, an elk, and a moose.
I'm sure Kim McLeod of Golf Oklahoma magazine has heard them all, because with his magazine, he has definitely reported on them all.
Well, I've always enjoyed athletics. I play a lot of basketball. I still play down at the church at lunchtime. And probably shouldn't at my age, but I still do. Played a lot of golf, played a lot of other sports growing up, but it wasn't, I've never been a great athlete or college athlete or professional athlete, just an enthusiast. So it's definitely the writing side had little to do with the athletic side. And then I came down to Tulsa in 1988 to work for the Tulsa Tribune, and worked for them for 4 years. Was University of Tulsa football and basketball writer, and in the summer I was the golf beat writer. And that kind of led, when the Tribune went under, to forming a company to do a regional golf magazine. The golf magazine that we do here is totally different than that. And these are introspective pieces that, we're talking about a magazine that's published every other month. And in today's digital age, what you want in the magazine are stories that are of a timeless nature, because no matter when someone picks up the magazine, we want it to be fresh. On a local level, one guy right now that's making a big impact on the PGA Tour, that his name is Robert Streb. 10 years ago, he was led Edmund North to the first of 10 consecutive Class 6A state championships, and really started a dynasty there. Went to Kansas State, worked his way up, became a two-time Oklahoma Open champion, which is our state championship, professional championship. And then went to the Web.com tour, earned his PGA Tour card, spent in his first 2 years, barely kept his card. And now this year has been his breakout season. He's already won an event. He is 6th on the FedEx Cup standings. He's had more top 10s than any professional golfer this year. He's on 5 consecutive top 10, or not top 10, top 20 finishes as we speak right now. Won millions of dollars, and he's on the cover of one of our recent issues as a homegrown story that's really making good. So we're real proud of Robert. Otherwise, there's just tons of PGA professionals, that I've gotten to know real well. Pat McCrate right down the road at the Fortune Park. We discovered that we're both Ohio boys by birth, and grew up not far from each other. I really respect him, and that everything he does down there is to grow the game of golf, whether it's having programs for juniors, programs for women, programs that teach guys and gals that don't know how to play golf, how to get golf ready within a couple of weeks. To me, I think a great thing for kids is to pick up the game, because they can play it for a lifetime. Teaches a lot of great lessons, teaches you responsibility, always a new avenue to explore, whether it's within your own game or within a new course you get to go play. The friends you develop, I think, are there for a lifetime. And so I would just encourage any youngster who's never tried it to try it and be patient. It's not the easiest thing in the world to pick up and be proficient at, but you can get there. So. Well, I had a lot of help at the start. Jenk Jones Jr., who was the former publisher of the Tulsa Tribune, helped me get started. They were actually doing a weekly paper at that time, so I didn't have to do it all my own at the start. And I don't have to do it all now. You met Chris back there in the other office. Chris does everything that I have no idea how to do. All the layout, design, building the websites, doing the e-newsletters, all the technical stuff. That's his bailiwick, and I'm glad I have someone like that that enjoys that and is proficient at it and loves it, because I can't do any of it. So it's a great teamwork there. But I would just tell myself from that time to, work with good people, encourage them to believe in what you believe in, but to just find good people who also, kind of have share the same vision, and you'll be fine.